Hi guys, and welcome to a new Sketchy Day video. Today's video is going to be a big adventure. Well, for me, because it's something that I don't normally do, which is draw straight lines. And I don't use rulers. I'm still not going to use a ruler. Like, this is a test to see why I actually kind of semi-failed architectural design class in high school, because I wanted to color in the blueprints, and apparently that's not what you do. Because we are going to draw a treehouse for one reason and one reason only. That's a new TV show that I have to tell you about. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel almost as important like when I had my first NSYNC CD, like the brand new one, the blue one with the flames on it. And I was the first girl in the 4th grade to get that. I introduced it to all my friends at my birthday party. And then they all got hooked and said they were the first ones that had that NSYNC CD. No, it was me. I'm rambling. Let's get on with the drawing. So there is this TV show, and I think it's on Animal Planet of all things. I think the whole reason why this guy who's a host of it is called Treehouse Masters, and he builds tree houses. But that's just not it. He got on the Animal Planet because he shows this cute little dog, and he actually, like, I think lives in a tree house too. And he says he breathes and, like, smells and feels tree houses, like the Crocodile Man. Remember him? Rest in peace. And it was just like everything I imagined as a child. I think every single child wanted a treehouse. Like, even when I was a kid, me and my brother begged our parents for a treehouse. So much so that when they didn't give it to us, we tried to build it ourselves. And the first time around we tried to build it, my brother stepped on a nail and went through his foot. He decided to, like, try to hammer wood together barefoot, because he's smart. And the second time, he actually got another nail stuck in his foot on his other foot, so he had holes punctured through both feet, and they were literally 2 weeks apart. Because he's super smart. You know what's weird? He was the grade A student of the family. Anyway, so since that failed, we still did not get our treehouse. And this man on this TV show, let me tell you, when he says he lives, breathes, and eats tree houses, he is not kidding. Because in this show, he not builds like little clubhouses where it's like, you know, the no girls allowed, the little Boy Scout clubhouses in like a little tree, like a little sapling limb. It is in these giant trees, and he takes like 3 or 4 giant trees and like somehow puts planks of them connecting. He builds like mansions and slides and barbecues on top and chimneys, and I am so addicted to this show, I can't even tell you. Like, this show reminds me of, you remember that little skinny guy who was super tan? He had that TV show called Extreme Makeover Home Edition, like back in the mid and early 2000s, and he went to families' homes and like remade their house. This is almost like that, but not as emotional with the backstory in a family. I mean, you see the family and you do a little bit of backstory sometimes, and sometimes he like leaves his workers and it gets in a really big drama. But this show, oh my gosh, the imagination just runs wild, and the crazy things that he could do with tree houses. He made an Irish cottage that was all green on the inside and had trees sprouting on the roof of it, had plants covered on that roof. And he had a fake machine that made it seem like it was raining on top of this roof with a chimney inside of the treehouse. Like, what? Where can I sign up for this? I don't have $80,000 at hand extra, but I want one. Can I like draw drawings for this man? He can make me a treehouse, please? Like, I don't know where these rich people live, but they usually have like $80,000 to almost $200,000 just at hand. Say, here man, build us a house in a tree, please. I want to live in that family. Where can I sign up? Wouldn't that be great to adopt into a family like that? You just wake up one morning, it's not even Christmas, and there's a tree house in your backyard. It's the most magical thing ever. And when I was a child, I was like, you know what? I would have a tree house. I always dreamed of having like an art studio type thing where I paint and everything. And then I'm going to have like a little loft to sleep in. And then I'm going to have an extra bedroom. And I'm going to have, you know, since I know he could put chimneys into houses, that's going to happen. He's put like literally spa rooms and jacuzzi tubs on the decks of these tree houses. Now, these are just like all the endless possibilities. Do not let children who have wild imaginations see this. Well, actually, they think it's really cool, but if they get the idea that their parents are going to get them this, it's probably not going to happen. Because in today's economy, I don't know who has $100,000 or $200,000 extra on the side to like build a tree house for themselves. Unless your daddy's Billy Ray Cyrus, then you could actually do some crazy things on national television and get your own treehouse, probably. Unless you're Blue Ivy Carter, you could probably get that treehouse made out of all Swarovski crystals up inside of a ancient redwoods that's very rare and almost extinct. Like, I bet you the Beckham family, their children could like make origami with $100 bills. That's their hobby, that's their pastime. And they could do it in a treehouse probably as well. So I was drawing this treehouse with pencil, and then I did ink pen because, I don't know, I just thought it might look a little nicer and cover up my lines that I don't make straight because I don't like using rulers that much. And while I was drawing this, I was actually listening to the recent Arctic Monkeys album. I have just recently discovered them. I don't know why. I know they've been out for a while, but their last album, AM, is so good. And I did this drawing off the top of my head without much references other than watching this TV show non-stop 24/7. When I'm not making YouTube videos, I'm watching this. When I'm not like eating food, taking a shower, and sleeping, I'm watching the show. So I hope you guys like this little doodle of a sketch that I drew. And what I'd like to know today is if you could have your own treehouse made by the master of treehouses, what would it involve? Like, what type of rooms would you have and little additions? Leave as detailed as you want down in the comments below. And I will be seeing you guys soon. I hope you guys have a great day, and I love you guys so much. Bye. We are doing some Willy Wonka type things up in here, but it's not a golden ticket, it's a drawing, and I hope you like it just the same. If I could make it rain chocolate waterfalls and have Oompa Loompas, I would bring it in here, but I could just draw them for you. Now, if you don't know what Alice in Wonderland is, what rock under what planet and what galaxy universe do you live at? Because she is one of the very few Disney girls who did not get love and got the lower end of the totem pole. She just kind of fell into a hole in another universe that was really creepy and weird, where she learned life lessons and came back down to earth, and that's about it.